Hi, everyone. I am your host, owner, and creator of The Mix. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Before I continue to dive into my commentary and reaction to, as you can see from the title, Jussie Smollett appeals case, I need for you guys to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Those especially who have yet to subscribe. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play a clip from WGN News regarding Jussie Smollett's appeals case. Yes, if you guys didn't know, Jussie Smollett is appealing his jail sentence. Remember, he was convicted back in I think 2021. I believe so. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comment section. Of six counts of I believe false hoax or something like that, and I think it's all related to disorderly conduct, but a false hate crime hoax in Chicago back in 2019. But let me go ahead and play this clip from WGN News to bring you up to speed as to what Jussie Smollett and his legal team is citing. Here we go. In a second. And this is really interesting, you guys. Here we go.
Smollett files an appeal with the Illinois Appellate Court claiming his conviction was invalid due to double jeopardy concerns. Smollett was convicted in 2021 of paying two brothers to stage a racist and homophobic attack on him so that he could gain notoriety. A Cook County judge sentenced Smollett to 150 days in jail. Later, an appellate court approved his request for bond pending appeal, and he was released. He is now appealing any additional jail
Jussie
time.
Smollett.
His attorney argues Smollett was re-prosecuted when a special prosecutor filed disorderly conduct charges against him, despite Cook County State's Attorney Kim Fox agreeing to dismiss almost identical claims.
Okay. Okay, you guys, there you have it. Just a little snippet from WGN News to bring you kind of up to speed. Do you all believe Jussie Smollett's appeal will be successful? I'll give you my opinion towards the end of this video. Okay, let me just give you guys a rundown of where we're at with Jussie Smollett. Okay, basically, he was prosecuted in 2019 for an H crime hoax. I think he has connections, it's alleged, and ties to Kim Fox, the Democratic Party, which she was a front runner, I believe, in Chicago as Cook County State's Attorney that particular year. I believe in 2019 and or 2020, something like that. And so yeah, just this happened, I believe, in 2019, and Jussie Smollett looks like is connected to Kim Fox #2. So Kim Fox office ended up charging Jussie Smollett 16 counts of 16 charges. I guess it came from from her office. But it looks like where the conflict came into play as well is that Kim Fox's office, Kim Fox, I think, actually was communicating with Jussie Smollett. Here's a snippet. I'm going to read an excerpt from WGN News article that was just posted on March 2nd, 2023. It says Chicago attorneys for actor Jussie Smollett have filed an appeal with the Illinois Appellate Court claiming his H crime hoax conviction was invalid due to double jeopardy concerns. So, yet that is why. So, as I stated in terms of my rundown, he was prosecuted initially, 2019 or 2020. Kim Fox's office, state's attorney of Chicago, was in charge of prosecuting Jussie Smollett. Kim Fox eventually ended up recusing herself. However, I believe the damage has been done. And what that means is recusing herself. If those who do not know, that it means if there's some type of conflict of interest within a legal field, whether it be DA, state's attorneys, judges, attorneys, private attorney, public defender, whatever the case may be, legal professional, there you should recuse yourself. It's just like an unspoken rule, or it's a rule that's out there, not unspoken. But do you have to recuse yourself? No, because usually the person will cite that they can be fair, and in their decisioning of whatever the matter is. However, Kim Fox was communicating with Jesse Smollett's, I think, sister. Is alleged that she was communicating with her. And initially, when the charges were brought forth upon Jesse Smollett, for some strange reason, the charges miraculously disappeared, meaning he paid some type of $10,000 forfeit bond and did some type of community service at Rainbow Push Coalition, the NAACP. I had no idea that that could happen. I don't think he even went before a judge. So keep in mind, people, this is all under Kim Fox watch. So when eyebrows started to raise, yeah, eyebrows started to raise, people started questioning like the prosecution and all of this. Like, what's going on? Wait a minute. It seems like there's some type of special treatment. He never went before a judge for this type of, I guess, deal or negotiation with the Cook County State's Attorney's Office. Like, who gets this special type of treatment? So when eyebrows started to raise and the pressure was put on her office, she eventually recused herself. But the deal had already been done and made and all of that. So what happened was, next is that a special prosecutor was appointed. I don't know who made that decision, but a special prosecutor was appointed over Kim Fox's office to handle this particular issue. So, to my understanding, when a special prosecutor is appointed, he or she has no dog in the race or no dog in the fight or whatever you want to say that, and it's supposed to be coming from an unbiased perspective. um, and so that special prosecutor basically stated that the prosecution under Kim Fox's watch was invalid. So the new independent special prosecutor prosecuted Jesse Smollett again, but with new charges, they say, with new charges. I'm going to go over this article from the New York Post. I'm not going to go in depth, but this is just excerpts in this article just to kind of give you guys some insight and more details to make sense of this. This article actually is from 2021. Um, Special prosecutor report found Kim Fox's office mishandled the Jussie Smollett case. And so the special prosecutor that was appointed basically recharged Jussie Smollett. So the article states the initial handling of allegations that former Empire actor Jussie Smollett staged a fake attack in Chicago was a major failure by the local prosecutor's office, hence Kim Fox's office, according to a damaging investigation report released on Monday. And again, this article is from 2021 New York Post, but this is just to give you guys an insight on the details of what took place then and where Jussie Smollett is at now, appeal wise. He's appealing his jail sentence from the conviction. So the 60-page, the article further states the 60-page report by Special Prosecutor Dan Webb, who was appointed to review the case, detailed several instances when Cook County State's attorneys, Kim Fox, and others in her office made false statements. Wow, in 2019, when they first prosecuted Smollett and then abruptly dropped the charges weeks later. And that when they dropped the charges, is because Jussie Smollett, remember I told you guys, I guess some type of deal that they made, or I didn't know regular people had that power. Well, I'm not gonna say regular people, but I guess you could say celebrities had that power, because if it was a regular person like me or you and I, or whatever the case may be, regular schmegular people, no, how can I reach some type of deal with the prosecutor's office where I don't go before a judge and then just pay or whatever and make all this go away and do some hours at a volunteer food shelter or something. I don't know, just to paint a picture. The article, New York Post article, further states that Fox lied about having cut off contact with Smollett's younger sister, Journey Smollett, after learning the actor had become a suspect in a police investigation, the report found. So, this is where the conflict comes into play as well. So, not only mistakes made, mishandling, it was a conflict of interest because why are you, as a prosecutor, and I'm not going to say that this doesn't happen, but this was just really interesting to see happen under just see in plain sight, because I'm quite sure this happens behind the scenes in other states, in other towns, in other cities, probably a lot, but it's just to be in plain sight. Ugh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is really interesting. The article further states the local prosecutor exchanged 17 text messages and 5 phone calls, meaning Kim Fox was Jussie Smollett's sister. Hmm. Wow. And it's dating back to February of 2019 that she had been speaking to Jussie Smollett's sister. And then before the case was dropped, that's when Kim Fox recused herself, I mean, removed herself totally. But then the case eventually was handled, negotiated, case closed. He paid whatever and dropped. So that's how the new prosecutor got involved, you guys. The appointed prosecutor to handle this. So basically, to go back in and do the job that wasn't done correctly in the first place. Now, is that a legal argument for an appeal? I don't know. I don't know. Probably so. Probably so. Um, Especially if the charges were similar to what Justice Smollett was originally charged under Kim Fox's watch. But I don't know, because I don't even think he went, like I said, before a judge. Do you all know initially when Justice Smollett, drop in the comment section if he went before a judge when that first deal was made with Kim Fox office? I don't recall him going before a judge. So I'm just kind of baffled as to how can you make a deal like that. Not again, not to say that I'm quite sure it doesn't happen everywhere else, but this is just basically in plain sight. It's the nepotism, it's the favoritism, it's the celebrityism, it's the money and power and the connectionism that's really like in plain sight on with this one. And so I'm just like, I'm baffled as to how, wow, I'm really baffled. So um this is like super super interesting. This is super interesting. Yeah. So Joseph Smollett was later convicted under the new charges by the new prosecutor um, that went through trial and everything. He was later convicted and was sentenced to, I think, 150 days and 30 days in jail. I think 150 days in jail, something like that. And so he got out on bond and he's appealing the jail sentence because I think he's supposed to go back or so. I don't know. So this is still to me special treatment. I didn't know you could appeal a jail sentence. I don't know, but I'm quite sure there are some legal loopholes with a lot of things that we are not aware of legally, but a good attorney would be. So yeah, but this is really all interesting, and he's fighting this. His attorneys are fighting this. Jussie Smollett is really pushing for all of this to officially go away. And yeah, he was convicted. Is there the article? According to WGN News, he was convicted in 2021 of the hate crime hoax in Cook County and sentenced to 150 days in jail. But he's appealing that. He's out now on like some type of appeal bond. But he's appealed his case to the appellate court, which was approved. His request for bond and all of that, and he was released. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Do you all believe that this will be a successful appeal going in his favor? and everything, jail sentences will be overturned. And I don't know if they're going for the convictions too, or it's just simply the jail sentence. Probably, I think all of it goes together. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah. Whew, Jesse Smollett appeals jail sentence. Yeah, exciting double jeopardy. Well, let me give you my thoughts and opinion on if I believe his this will be overturned, his jail sentence. In my opinion, probably not. And I say not in the event there were no similarities. In the event there were no similarities in charges, then no. An appeals court, um, I do not believe an appeals court will rule in his favor, especially if there were no errors and there were no similarities in the charges from when he was charged under Kim Fox, State's Attorney's Office watch. So as long as there are no errors with the new prosecutor, the special prosecutor, with the charges that prosecutor brought forth the second time around, because Kim Fox office erred in terms of how they mishandled, as they state, the article state, the case, then no, no. But if that special prosecutor has any errors or anything legally that wasn't, if it's his or her T's, well, his T's were not crossed or I's were not dotted, then absolutely, yeah. Then yeah, there's a strong chance the appeal can be overturned. And also, I find it interesting that with this, he's released out on bond side during the appeal. I've never heard of that unless I just missed something mentally. I didn't know you can be appeal in a jail sentence and be released out on bond. Maybe I don't know. This is really interesting. Maybe I need to do a little bit more legal research digging on that, because that's interesting. And for it to come about, that means that yeah, you can do this. So, but I'm wondering why. I just I don't know. Has do you all know if anyone else has done this? Appeal a jail sentence? I didn't. Wow, wow. Because this just seems like this could be special treatment too. You know, the appeals court and special treatment in terms of yeah, having, well, I'm not gonna say that, well, having an attorney to do their job, that's not special treatment. You're paying an attorney to advocate on your behalf, you know. So wow, 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 for a judge appeals court to approve of the release bond, being released on out on bond, um and not, you know, for sentencing reasons. Wow, this is just interesting to me. All of that. It really is. So let me know your thoughts, you guys. Let me know, what do you think? Do you believe his appeals jail sentence will be overturned? Jussie Smollett. Juicy Smollett. Juicy. They were calling him Juicy. Whew. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh, this was a popular case in 2019, 2020. It was really something else. Oh my gosh, it really was. It was all over everywhere. Interesting, interesting. But like I stated before, in terms of state's attorney DA's office coloring inside the lines, that applies to also Kim Fox's office, and that applies to the special prosecutor too. Because when you have situations like this, when someone doesn't do their job ethically or competently, and I'm not saying that Kim Fox is not competent or ethics was a huge play in this, but it could have been. It could have been a little bit of both. Both could be true. It could be a little bit of both. We're just going, you know what? I'm just going to put it out there. It could be a little bit of both. But if you don't color inside the lines, this is what happens. An appeal. An appeal. You know, so you have to color inside the lines when you're in a position of power and authority, in instances like this, especially legal wise, because these are people lives, taxpayers money, and just so on and so on and so on. And also for the special prosecutor, hopefully the special prosecutor crossed his t's and dotted his i's. But yeah, what are your thoughts on Juicy Smollett's case, appeals, jail sentence case? Do you believe it will be successful or not? Drop a comment in the comment section on on my channel, the mix. Thank you all for tuning in to my channel. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you're interested in donating and making a donation to my channel for content creation enhancements, go ahead and send your girl a Zelle. My Zelle information is tplegal30@gmail.com. tplegal30@gmail.com. Yes. My Cash App. Ooh, let's see. I don't know that by heart. Let's see. My Cash App is, of course, dollar sign. Oh, it's dollar sign the mix underscore 30, I believe. Okay. I want to make sure I get the right Cash App, you guys. I believe it's the mix. The mix. Let me just make sure that. Yeah, but if you would like to donate to my channel, please do. Donations are welcome. Um, I appreciate the oh, I appreciate the donations. And yeah, I appreciate your donations. Yeah, my Cash App is is just give me a second. Cash App is dollar sign capital THEMIXX30. Again, my Cash App is dollar sign THEMIXX30. Zelle is tplegal30@gmail.com. So if you would like to donate to my channel, The Mix, go ahead and hit your girl up on the Zelle, via Zelle, and Cash App. All donations are welcome. It's for content enhancement to my channel. And so I can just drop more and become great, you guys. Just help me become great. Help me become great. But thank you guys for tuning into the mix. Please, let's get the discussion going. What do you think? Is Juicy Smollett's appeals jail sentence case going to be successful and go in his favor? I gave you guys my commentary and my opinion. And go ahead and check out some of my other legal opinions in terms of commentary and reaction, in terms of Tory Lanez, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby. Go ahead and check out the videos. And I spoke about before in the past about coloring inside the lines and what's important, having a great attorney that can advocate for your behalf. It seems like Jussie Smollett has a great attorney. Because again, I've never heard of someone appealing a jail sentence and being released out on bond. I must have missed that or something. It's probably not common, you guys, but yeah, let's go ahead and get the conversation going down in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe to the mix. Like, share, subscribe. I will talk to you guys soon. And share my video. Share, share, share. We got to push it through the algorithm, you guys. Bye.